Hello and welcome back here to continue and playthrough of Mass Effect 3. Right now, we're back aboard the Normandy. We just finished saving or recruiting the Primarch of the Turians for their help. But of course, he gave us another mission to intervene with the Krogans to sort of get them on board. But right now we're back aboard the Normandy, and I think there's something going wrong with the ship. Might have something to do with that robot we brought in earlier. But something's wrong with both EDI and the robot. There could be some hacking involved. I'm not sure what's going on. But let's see.
I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken EDI offline.
Okay, yep. So I'm guessing that's going to be the robot that came in. Let me see what else we have for messages real quick. Meet me in Purgatory. Oh, from Aria. Oh, okay. She's in a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. Now that was a little confusing at first because Purgatory is also, I think, the name of Jack's old prison ship, or where we first found her at least. A help request. Sender blocked. Special attack Spectre named John Bao. Many of us in Spectre took the warnings about the Reaper seriously. Okay, good. Could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers. Oh. Citadel Embassy, okay. Okay, now I wonder if this is going to, reading these, it will give us trackers for these because it doesn't seem like they're necessarily showing up in the journal. Doc says I'm ready for visitors from Caden. Okay. Counselor Udina offered to make me a Spectre. Wow. Well, presumably they're all very capable, and oftentimes they're carrying me through these missions, so I think it makes sense to have some of them become Spectres. Tanor Noir. Not in good health. Oh, hello. Should meet before circumstances force us apart again. Thane. Okay, so he's going under a new name. Interesting. Urgent message from Hackett. Alliance researcher on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. I need to meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. Okay, so he's got a lot of things to do at the Citadel. Aria Tolok. Something important to discuss. Sensitive. Aptly named Purgatory. Okay, so we got a message from her from Omega as well as just meet in Purgatory. Okay. Now I hope all of this is being tracked in my journal. Okay. There's the Dr. Bryson one, but the other ones, it seems I'll have to kind of keep tabs on those myself. Oh, do have a lot of additional points for Shepherd. This one's kind of close, so let's see what this does. Power damage and duration, sniper rifle damage, and headshot damage. Interesting. I'll think on that a little more. See if I can do anything with my cryo ammo. Ammo capacity and headshot damage to frozen enemies. What I was noticing is that the sniper rifle I was using is taking a bunch more shots to kill stuff because of that low damage. So I might use the other sniper rifle, go back to the other sniper rifle, and maybe I'll see how the Indra feels at some point. For now, I think I might go with Sabotage seemed pretty useful, so I might actually just get that up a little bit. Impact radius. Oh, okay, 2.5 to 1.25. That seems good. A little more backfire damage or duration. Oh, that's hack duration. Okay. Backfire goes from 150 to 195. Not huge either way. See, incinerate. Maybe I can get something. Damage versus impact radius. I'm inclined to go with the damage on this one. So that's our points. Oh, there used to be a door there. Seems like it's just filled with boxes right now.
I'm trying to restart the systems, but something's blocking me. Whatever's happening, it's taken EDI offline.
I think I need to go to the crew deck, actually, because the crew deck has the access to EDI's AI core, I think, through the medical lab. Hopefully this is the right area. Okay.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in.
Oh, is it gonna jump out at us?
EDI, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Oh, what?
EDI?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
So she just like downloaded her or uploaded herself onto the robot body?
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
I reasoned along similar lines.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Ah, is EDI going to become a squad member? Nice.
I'll tell you when I need it.
Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad mates. However, My first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy, to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
Oh, I think you'll have
That
some...
we can agree.
Yep. I think he's gonna like it. Reassign power bonuses. Reassign powers. Okay. Ah, Edie's powers. Nice. Okay. Cool. So looks like we have a new squad member just for free. I'm just doing a little science to see if I... Ah, okay. So yes, it does go up every time you use it. So I am going to just reload the save real quick. Okay, so good to know that you get one free respec. Other than that, just go as normal.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Oh yeah. In fact, let's go and see what he has to say. First, Liara.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Alliance interrogation record. Cerberus operative. Oh, okay. Oh, she's dead. Whole front of her face is gone. Ocular flashbang. Wow. Okay. So I'm kind of concerned and wondering whether or not Miranda and Jacob will appear at any point, because they were pretty embedded in Cerberus, and I don't know how we parted necessarily. It seemed like they were on our side towards the end of Mass Effect 2, but the time in between, not really sure what might have happened.
Hello again, Shepard.
Prothean device information drone. Oh, okay, we haven't talked to her just yet.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
So, interesting to see that Elusive Man went after her when she was the Shadow Broker and found that ship Hagalaz. Not surprised that he found her, but that he really wants power and just wants to take over everything. So, wanted to take over the Shadow Broker's network, probably. All that additional intel. But that also reminds me, when last we saw Elusive Man, at least from the player's perspective, he had another, like, there was a guy walking into his room. And it seemed kind of like a military guy, like maybe that is our replacement. Like maybe because Shepard left the Elusive Man in Cerberus, then maybe he found a new operative. And it looked kind of like it looked alien though. It didn't look.
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
All right. Super glad Garrus is on board. He's always been really agreeable with us too, kind of like Rex. So it's always nice to have him around.
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
I feel like that's foreshadowing that we're going to lose some crew members along the way. That'll be rough. I already lost some last time in Mass Effect 2, and apparently I didn't even need to lose them, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
All right, maybe that could be a thing. I did notice that he was pretty well respected. Nice to hear about his...
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Nice. He was always calibrating weapons in Mass Effect 2, so you can keep on doing it. All right. Great to talk to Garrus. I find that there's a good amount of dialogue in Mass Effect 3. A lot of kind of story and background and just conversations. Interesting to hear about his father. I would have thought that his father, who was very by the books, would be, you know, a little kind of standoffish to Garrus, but apparently he took it all in and actually brought it to his higher-ups or his friends. So it's good to hear that. And now about the sister, a romanceable option maybe? Although I think that's just a passing thing, but who knows? Okay, so nothing around yet, so let's just head back up and get started on the next one.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about EDI.
EDI is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
Ooh, David Archer was the, I think the Overlord mission in Mass Effect 2. And I at least got him, I freed him from that place rather than leaving him behind, because he was just in a like a torture cell, kind of hooked up to a VI. I'd like to help them. Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna help them if we can have. Whenever there's an option to either do the mission or not, definitely gonna accept the job.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had EDI perform an analysis. It's fake. EDI thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
Okay, nice. It's weird because some of the Renegade options are very neutral or actually kind of friendly. Like put it on the map is very just to the point.
Seems like a good guy. He'll get his people moving in the right direction.
He's a good guy with his homeworld on fire. All he committed to is this war summit. A war summit we...
Okay, so
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
wow, there's so much going on. Grissom Academy. Ooh, and since we mentioned David Archer, maybe he'll be a member of the squad. I wonder how that's going to go, though, because I remember that he was essentially a high-functioning autistic who had a special, I think that they call it a savant, but like he was really good at mathematics. So that's why they used him for, or his brother even used him for his experiments. Oh, is this him? This is Victus? Yeah.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
I noticed that they threw in a little nod to Garrus and his calibrations.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
All right. Well, of course, bad stuff is happening. I really hope that... I'm assuming that as we get people on board, they're going to be all around this table. Hopefully we'll have a full table soon. Comm room, so I think I have to speak to Admiral Hackett.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Arcturus Station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars Archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
By making you the tip of the spear.
I'm flattered, but the Normandy's just one ship.
And a fast one. You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage, but can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Shepard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
How long can we keep that up?
As long as it takes. The reality is, Shepard, everything I'm doing is a delaying action for you. I'm buying us time, keeping us in the game while you gather what we need for this Prothean device. So keep at it.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
They're still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
All right. Got a whole bunch going on. Got another message from Hackett. Now we have a few places we could go. N7 Cerberus Lab. Any potential threat? Grissom Academy needs to be evacuated before the Reaper is destroyed. Now, I hope that despite these messages, that we're not on some sort of time limit where doing them out of order fails them. Hopefully, that would be kind of a rough way to go about it.
Commander Shepard.
Gonna save it. And let's see where we can head next. Okay, so right now we're in Apian Crest. Meet Dr. Bryson, meet Arya Talok. Meet with diplomats. Minos Wasteland, Shrike Abyssal, Cerberus Lab, Hades Gamma. Rescue the students. Okay, so you know what? We have actually a lot of different things we could do right now. So I'm just thinking about what makes sense to do first. Definitely want to build up our squad. So I feel like going to finding the Krogan might be a good start, just to see if Rex will come and help us. And also I want to do that before we get the War Summit going, I suppose. I just want to see if meet with diplomats is the right place to go. Am I supposed to go to Surkesh? Okay, Eden Prime, Cerberus Facility, Lab on the Citadel, and rescuing the students. So I called for a War Summit. Like, I don't want to leave this alone, though, in case this is time sensitive. Okay, so at the risk of time sensitivity, I'm going to save this. And then we're going to head out and do the rescuing the students. Yeet. Okay. Here we are. Rescue the students. Do a little scan pulse. Not sure exactly what those do still. Something about finding additional fuel. Okay, so who knows, maybe David Archer will be one of our new squad members? Hey, we have EDI. Let's see. Now this could be a biotic thing, and it could be Cerberus that's attacking us, so... we gotta give EDI a try. And let's bring Garrus along. Oh, there's like the Cerberus outfit. This is the base outfit. It's kind of a black, sleek black suit, Cerberus outfit, and this more kind of combat, apart from the, you know, the obvious chest window, but I might cycle these around, so let's just start with the base outfit. And then for Garrus, let's try and... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna try this one then. All right, let's see what I have. I still have the sniper. Might go back to the other sniper, because despite the lower clip size, the additional damage is a big deal. And let's see what kind of mods we have. 15% damage, accuracy by 15%, and helps aim through smoke. 15% damage and increases spare shot capacity by 50%. Okay, so it's probably just like total ammo, which is useful because this one does kind of run out of ammo. Now this one still have only one attachment. That's fine. Let's see, Vindicator. Rounds per magazine, nice. I don't know if shot capacity really affects my squad mates. Maybe I'll use the scope for them. See what Edie has. She has standard SMG, and let's modify the pistol. Give her pistol piercing. All right, so we got a. I'm all allocated on Shepard. Let's see what Garrus has. 5 points. See what this is. Recharge speed, force damage, force and damage to frozen targets. We do get frozen targets because I'm using cryo ammo. Now I don't know if they have to be frozen solid or not, but let's go with yeah, I might actually go for the recharge time just because this is a little iffy, because even though I'm slowing things down by shooting them, they don't necessarily go frozen, and then would probably rather have a little more consistent output. Yeah. Just gonna get that then. See what Edie has. She has Incinerate, Overload, Defense Matrix, Decoy, Unshackled AI. Oh, okay. Decoy is distract opponents with this decoy. Reinforce armor with protective occult currents. Purge the currents to restore shield. Slow down power use. Okay, might not get this until later. Unshackled AI, let's see. So just health, shield, and power damage boost. So definitely worth getting this. Power damage versus health and shields. Now, I already have damage from here, so I might actually get health and shields for her. Squad bonus. Tech power damage and duration. shield recharge delay 20%. Okay, so I might. This is a decent ability, but also this is really good to increase her survival, I think. And I should be okay on my own without the squad bonus. Weapon damage, power damage. So I think we're going tech power damage on her. 30% versus 20% weapon damage, along with her weapons not being great. Let's see what else I can get. Decoy. Distract opponents with this decoy. This sounds like it would be a good ability. Kind of like that combat drone that Tally used to have. It'll also help take attention away from us, so that's good. Duration. Increase shields. Duration. Now we want it to be tanky, and I don't know if it'll even last the whole duration, so probably shields would be better. Recharge. Huh. Shock for damage within range of the decoy, or recharge speed. Let's get some of each to start. Okay, so now I want to spend the last 5 on one of these. We already have damage from other sources, so I think I'm going to go with the recharge speed. All right, here we go.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSV Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking bays.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Oh, I hadn't talked to Joker yet. My bad. We'll do that when we get back.
Come and get me.
This Kodiak does have stealth drive, so.
We'll be back.
All right, here we go. Let's rescue some people.
I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
All right. Let's do this. I think the sniper time dilation is already in effect. This is locked, right? Locked, yep, okay.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
Oh, they go back a long time.
He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... well, just tell him to stay alive.
We need all the help we can get.
I just wish it was from somewhere else. But you're right. The Alliance needs help. God bless them. Some of our older students volunteered. Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
I recognize her voice too. Okay, so here we go.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Oh. I thought that was breakable glass. Guess not. Okay, so there's a door here. Is this a terminal? Nope. Okay. Let's go, folks.
Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says me and you're alive. But your sister, she got me. I tried. Get the cover.
Okay. Let's get one of them.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders in security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
Okay, so we need to get... That's one student. So Cerberus kind of trying to talk these people into joining them, I guess. We came in through, I think, here. So what's over here? Assault rifle stability damper. Nice. Okay. Sounds like a recoil or a spray reduction. Okay. Jump over. Datapad. Tactical analysis review student ID. Unshielded opponent approaching at 2 o'clock. Shielded opponent approaching at 12 o'clock. Both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take them down? Shockwave. Correct answer, singularity followed by warp. Instructor comments, shockwave and inadequate against shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against heavy pistols for a singularity to catch both. And warp on the unstable biotic field created by the singularity results in an explosion neutralizing both enemies. Right. So this is probably giving us some hints on how we can combine our abilities. Of course, I've been doing a pretty terrible job of that, but I've got automated powers going on, that's why. Now, I think that I can combine abilities for explosions, but I'll have to let them use their powers on their own. I've got enough to worry about. Maybe if I get somewhere later down the line, might turn it back to manual control. Whoa. Something hit me real hard. Gotta recharge first. Get a nice quick kill. Okay. A bit cleaner. Yeah, the fact that they can dodge roll away from incinerates is funny. Oh, crap. I wanted to actually see if I can possibly save that person, or if that was just a... Nope, not back far enough. Okay, let's just try this again. Kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without way more training, not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I'd ever care this much, but I won't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids, mine. Oh well, this teacher's involved, I guess. Pretty involved with the students. Cares about them. Okay, yeah, that's another... Saw that earlier. Okay, now I'm gonna save and see if we can... Might have been my mistake to... Oh no. Okay, so I guess that person is just doomed to die. get some of these quick kills. Oh. Okay, I can still do this. Oh, they saw me. Yep, that was was not the right way to go about it. I need to get my teammates into better cover. Let's get Garrus on his sniper. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Oh, and I did not have my ammo turned on. I need to learn how to do combos properly. Okay, so unfortunately, this person is just doomed to die, I think. Alright, let's get that New shotgun. They don't use it, and I don't really want to use it just yet. See, if I took this off and put this on, ooh, that's power recharge speed is much less. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Maybe it's that teacher that had the memo. Before I go this way. Oh, missed some stuff over here. Nice. Ooh, the Matic. Ew, I'm actually very tempted to, instead of the sniper rifle, go with a assault rifle. Specifically the Matic. This was really good in ME Mass Effect 2. Hoping it's still decent here. So fire rate, lower fire rate I suppose. It's pretty heavy. Oh, I can't add mods to mine. Turn on ammo. Okay.
Crap, she's hurt. She needs help. Sean, can you hear me?
Oh yay, it's her his sister.
I saved your brother. He's with Kaylee Sanders at security. Can you get to her?
Yeah. I just need to rest for a minute. Thank you.
All right. Got another student. Threatening. Look at all that propaganda. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there, and gonna continue this directly in the next session. Gonna save it. So I'll catch you in the next one.